We are celebrating Halloween. It's Happy Halloween. Hey, I love your costume.
Well, you know, this is it. This is all you're going to get. I'm not huge on Halloween because my birthday is the day before Halloween. So all through my life, my mother, our mother,
It's your mother if there's a problem.
Yeah. I always had a costume birthday party. I always wanted just to have like a dress-up birthday party, but it was always costumes. So I'm just not huge on Halloween, but I love what I made today because I would definitely, this would be what I would wear for Halloween.
So you're rebelling today.
Yeah. But this helped me to get back into the Halloween spirit.
Was it therapy for you?
It was. It often does that. Doesn't creativity do that? It's therapy for us.
And what's so fun about several of the projects that we're making today is that we're using fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have brought fabric into a necklace.
Yes, and it's happy. For this project, I'm using the Aleene's Fabric Fusion Permanent Dry Cleanable Fabric Adhesive. I really love the way that it works. And I've got some fabric here. Now, to mark your fabric, you're going to take a clear ruler. Remember, I love my clear ruler because I can see underneath. And just line it up, take a pencil, and just draw your line. And then just move it, take a pencil, draw your line. And this is probably about 3/4 of an inch. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some of the Aleene's Fabric Fusion right on the line. Take a little cardboard for a squeegee and just squeegee it right on the fabric. Then I cut it out, just right on the line. And then we're going to use a piece of drinking straw that's about the same, a little bit smaller than the 3/4 inch. Put a little bit of glue on the end. Put the drinking straw right into the glue. And then just roll it. I roll it about an inch, and then I go back with a little bit more glue. And squeegee it on, and then finish rolling it. And there you have your bead. You can make your beads in all kinds of colors, and however many you want. Now also on this necklace, I made some little tassels. So I wanted to show you how to make the tassels. We're just going to use, again, some embroidery floss. Take 3 fingers, wrap it around. Oh, maybe 15, 20 times. And then I just take, first, let's see, we tie it up here. Just tie just a knot right at the top. Like so. I still have all my threads together. And then I take another little piece and put a little bit of glue up here at the top. And just wrap that second string really tight, and if you can catch that end in that first wrap or two, that'd be great. When I get to the end, I take my end and kind of go back through to get it in so it'll just kind of self-knot itself. And then the glue that I had on there is going to help hold it. I just trim off the excess pieces and then trim the loop, and then make sure that all your pieces are even, like so. Now I also loved when I set it all out on my tray, I love the flat marbles. The black ones they just spoke to me that they needed to be on this. So what I did, I'm like, okay, how can I hang these? I can't drill them. So what I did was I turned them upside down. I put some glue right on the marble. I put my embroidery floss that I'm going to thread my whole necklace with. So you have to kind of figure out where you're going to want them. And then I cut a little tiny piece of fabric to match. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's usually kind of an oval. Make sure you get a little bit of glue right on that embroidery floss and just put it right into the glue and let it dry. And that was the way that I was able to use the flat marbles. The same thing would go with any of the letters that you're using, because they don't have anything that you can hang them from. So you do the same thing, put some glue on the back and fabric, and you sandwich that thread, the embroidery floss, in between. So let's take a look at the necklace, and you can see all the different things that I put on it. I've had all kinds of glass beads. I put letters. I put there's a Blumenthal Lansing. They have some wonderful new alphabet letters. I put the H, and basically I just put happy. I thought it just looked happy, and you could just it's kind of a quirky thing because it's Happy Halloween, so I just put happy. I used different kinds of letters that on the side there. I did also take some wooden balls and just threaded the embroidery floss to cover them and just tied them on. And there's some hoops that I found actually in the jewelry section, the little black rings. They kind of look like they look like a curtain ring to me, but I actually found them in the jewelry department. I found them in black, and I just tied them on with some embroidery floss. And when you go to finish your necklace, it's all on a embroidery floss, and just tie it in a knot at the end, and you have a fun necklace that's going to be fun to wear for the Happy Halloween season.
All right, I have two questions for you.
Okay, one?
Okay, the first one is, it's really cool how you use the Aleene's Fabric Fusion almost to stop the fraying. Is that why you squeegeed it on in the first step?
It did.
But you cut right through it while it was still wet.
Well, because it doesn't gum up the scissors. I've never had it gum up the scissors. It dries really quickly and it holds. It's a fabulous glue for fabric.
The second question is, let's see, what was I going to ask? Oh, you were talking about how you had the flat back marbles and you put the fabric to the back, but you're actually gluing it on a length of embroidery floss. I'm very talking with my hands today. This length of embroidery floss. But I was a little confused because do you start stringing the beads and then you actually have to glue that in place?
Right. You're gonna, you do a portion and then decide where exactly you want your flat marbles, and then glue it in place, and then put your beads up to there, and then let it dry a little bit.
Up to there means to there.
Yeah. Up to where you're...
So you're stringing this portion.
Right.
And then when you get to this point,
I put it on.
You're gluing it on.
Let it set up for a little bit.
Then you add more beads.
But I found that the Aleene's Fabric Fusion worked fairly quickly, and I didn't have to wait too long. Because once you're making a necklace, you get really excited and you just want to get it done. So I didn't have to wait too long. So as soon as I let it set up a little bit, I did my next section down to the next flat marble, did the same thing, glued it, and then just went around. I think I have 3 on this particular necklace.
So part of it is pre-constructed, part of it's being glued as you go.
Basically, it really was kind of glue as you go. I mean, you're gonna make all your beads first.
That's the pre-construction part.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I made them just before I made it. So, isn't it happy? I really like it.
Happy.
Yes. Very cool.